Okay, I was just taking a little break, just for a bit, but after stopping recording and I kind of turned on my headset because I was just watching YouTube, I didn't hear this area's music, and I just stopped. I paused my video, I'm like, no way. This music, there's no way this is from that anime. This sounds like, the girl's fantasy from Clannad and Clannad After Story. It sounds completely like a remix version of it. The way how the humming kind of is, the way how the little sounds are. There is no way in heck that this is something else. This has to be from Clannad and Clannad After Story. There's no way it's something else. Anyway, hey everyone, Suntana Guy here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Rejuvenation. In the last episode, we got to talk to the professor a bit more. We also met our new potential friend rival, Rin. And we got to capture some brand new teammates for the... And we got to capture some brand new teammates for the party. Here's 5 of them right now. There's, of course, always going to be some more Pokemon later on to capture. Hopefully I can find a Bellsprout, because that would be really good, actually. Freaking again, this sounds exactly like Clannad and Clannad After Story. There's no mistaking it. I saw that anime, and there's no way that this is a something else. Anyway, let's continue exploring this area a bit. See if there's... Oh, that was unusual. What about this PC here? What if I press on it? So it's just here to allow us to withdraw, or do like, if you want to add like a password and all that stuff. Anyway, there's this little pad here, I think. Before I do anything, I want to do another knock again. Okay, after knocking a few times, nothing seems to happen. I guess I'll just go ahead and step on this pad and see what happens. Ready to return? Ah. So, I'm brought back to where I last healed. By the way, that's the one thing you should always make sure that you keep an eye on that, like where you last healed, because you'll be brought back to that location upon fainting, though. I'm in a different area, though, but... Was that a Clannad reference? I swear, there's like a little robot next to a girl. That's definitely a Clannad reference. Just... God. I think I'm just... My goodness gracious. Like, I don't awfully like to talk about my feelings towards, like, some anime, like Clannad is one of them. It's not that Clannad's bad, it's just... I went for, like, a really... Well, not a serious depression, but somehow that anime made me feel depressed for whatever reason. Still to this day, I don't think I'll ever know why it happened. I gotta say, the depression just mostly got worse when my grandpa passed away. Oh, all I have is Growlin' Rap, so it's gonna turn into a switcheroo thing. think definitely before I do any more other challenges, I should get the Pokemon that I want for the mainline team and find a decently good area to train in. Why am I being reminded of Sonic for whatever reason? Oh, that ain't good. I barely have any much of an answer for Toing Pole, whatever its name is. Time Pole, So Time Pole is also a water type Pokemon, just be very careful. Because when it becomes a... What? I did not notice this. As you can see here, our tackle is a bit of a green, and we see a little arrow pointing up. My guess is that this is a new type of field that we're in. Wow, that barely still did anything. Well, I can't say I am not surprised seeing a poison type attacking an advantage in the in this field. This is not easy. With the way how my levels are, I'm just gonna get my butt kicked. Oh yeah, by the way, I checked in the last episode when I was searching for team partners, I took a look at my Poochyena. It actually has really decently good good IVs. The highest it's in the attack at 27. That's really good. Just like I thought, I'm getting my butt I'm getting my butt handed to me. Did I choose Tail Whip on accident? Well, then again, if it managed to live, I can at least lower that defense a bit. Guess I got no choice but to send Fennekin since it's my highest. Well, that worked. Wait, who's about to send out? Rookity, long time no see. I've actually to this day, see, did I ever use a Corviknight? I don't remember actually. Damn, why did you battle me? But I remember earlier when he said, don't cross this bridge, or like in the last episode where he says, don't cross this bridge, there is a good reason not to cross the bridge right now. If you were to cross this bridge right now, you'd be met with someone. He will ask you to pay a fee, turn back. You can turn back without needing to pay the fee, but you can't move forward. Or you get a third option where you can battle him. Don't battle him at all right now. You're just gonna make yourself look like a fool. Anyway, most of my Pokemon fainted, so I better go back up and heal. There's just no reason for me to go off and start doing questing at all yet. Not at this level. Especially with Chingling too. It's like Chingling's right now the worst one. I mean, yes, I know I have like 2 level 2 Pokemons compared to Chingling, but Wrap is not going to even get Chingling that far. I mean, yes, it also has Growl, which lowers attack, but again, Wrap's going to barely get me anything. What's in here? Welcome, welcome. I am the Nate. Oh! That's actually pretty cool that they kept the name raider here, even if you already have the option to just rename the Pokemon if you just want to do it like that. But I guess there might be those type of people that prefer going to the name raider just in case, or because that's how the way they prefer it. My mom is such a critic that no one comes to her for her service anymore. But I suppose it's a technique that no longer requires a second party, yes? Man, they changed a lot. Uh-oh. Still, what's with the music? It's constantly bugging me. Oh, great Scott. I didn't actually get a chance to see what Alolan Meowth what rose on Alolan Meowth. I think it was Speed. And similar, I have little to no answer for them. Okay, sorry Jingling, you're going to have to be sacrificed for the greater good. Oh, great, Fake Out. Fake Out, basically, it only works on the first turn you... Actually, no, not like that. The way how Fake Out works is once you use it, it cannot be used again unless you switch out and switch back in. Also, Fake Out will flinch a Pokemon. If a Pokemon happens to be flinched, it will not go that turn. Oh boy, this... Oh wow, that's on a crit. I'm gonna lower Alolan Meowth's attack stat. Just like he did with mine. Not like Chingling's any good with its physical attack stat. Okay, I will not lie. For Wrap, that's impressive. Did they increase Wrap's damage a bit then? No, it's 15 like it's always been. But even for attacking with just Wrap... Oh yeah, that's right. I'm in the City Field. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the City Field. If there's one thing now that I'm going to kind of complain a bit, I really would like to have a Pokemon Reborn. Like around like the UI right here, like they show off like attack, the attack stat, the defense stat, the special attack, special defense, speed, accuracy, and evasion. I would have liked it if they had like right there, so that way you know when the opponent has increased or decreased their attack. I would have liked it if it was like right there. Instead of being like, how many times did me or my opponent do something to that Pokemon or our Pokemon without constantly need to guess? Wow, this Meowth really does not want to attack me. Oh yeah, by the way, now that it's raining, Fire-type moves get a decrease, like every single one. Also, there are benefits though, too, for it to being like raining, but to me, the benefits are bad for me. The advantages are water types get increased in attack, some abilities can take advantage of the rain. There are two moves that get an increase in accuracy. Those are being Thunder and Hurricane. I'm actually amazed that my little Chingling actually managed to beat a Alolan Meowth. That's actually impressive. You know what? Let's have a battle of the early bird Pokemon. We still need to actually move around some of the Pokemon's moves. For what I mean is that if I went to... That's gotta hurt. If I moved in my stats screen, or like where the info, EVs, IVs, all that stuff are, I can actually move my moves around and customize it the way I want. Just have to show it to you later. I'll show it to you all later, though. What can possibly go wrong? I'm actually amazed that he actually survived that Pidgey's tackle right there. I'm actually impressed. Wow, that did not last long. The big problem for Poochyena is that all it has is tackle. Okay, yep, oh boy. I am going to have to train everyone I have currently right now before I could do even a shred of any other battles. Also, one thing I should tell you all before I forget. So, if you all know how early bug Pokemon work, they can evolve earlier than usual. Now, what's evolving, you may ask? We'll get to it when we get to it, but not every evolution is going to be on screen. Sometimes it might have to be done off screen for very good reasons. And trust me, there are good reasons. But once we see a Pokemon evolve, I'll tell y'all. Well, I'm sorry, lady. Too bad for you. Okay. Let's see, anything in these bushes? Nope. So why was I checking the bushes, you may ask? Well, sometimes you might be able to find a hidden item. These type of items can vary in different things. You might get a potion, maybe an ether, maybe a EV item, which could be really good to sell for early game, and etc, etc. They are scattered probably all over this city, however, you can't see them. You have to play a good guessing game where most of them are. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end off today's episode a little early because I really am desperate for some training and to keep up with combat, or otherwise Fennekin is just going to get destroyed if it gets outdone by another Pokemon. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, please share, like, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you all for the next episode. Have a nice day. Oh, wait, before I go, there's one more thing I want to show. So, as you see right here, again, it's raining. And you're probably wondering, if you're especially of a fire-type star Pokemon, here's how you get rid of the rain. Constantly go back in and out of the building. It could be even on like any building, any street, any transition to another area. That's one way to get rid of the weather. Take advantage of that. Unless you have a water type, then try to get the rain back on. But yeah, okay, that's it for me. Have a nice day. And I got some serious training to do.